Carrie O'Connell. I'm the Director of Employment Services, our day programs, and transportation for an agency called Ability Beyond. We are in New York and Connecticut. In 2003, our agency, Ability Beyond, identified that this was something that we wanted to do. We had a sheltered workshop since the 60s, and we knew that most of our services that we offered were community-based. Why shouldn't our employment services also be community-based? So we started a 2-year-long initiative to close our sheltered workshop. And on September 1st, 2005, we closed it.
We had 189 people in sheltered workshops, and we're proud of the work that we've done to date. So my vision for this transformation session is that we would be able to share with other agencies what we did, to share those techniques, to share the challenges that we had, and to just encourage them through the process to know that it is a process, but we can get through it together. So I'm envisioning partnerships with other agencies, coming together, knowing that they're not alone, knowing that we've gone through it before, and so there is hope.
We weren't forced to do this. This wasn't someone's coming in and saying, you must close your sheltered workshop. We, in fact, were kind of teaching our stakeholders that this is something we not only are doing, but should do. So when I say stakeholders, it was the people that we serve, it was their family members, our staff was a huge part of it, the community at large, and the state agencies that we worked for. So I think we included all of them in every step of the process. We developed a lot of committees across the organization that worked on this project, and there was always a representative from all of those stakeholders present. Our goal at the time, because it was 2003, wasn't competitive employment, it was integrated community employment, integrated community day habilitation, or day programs. And we also wanted to make sure that we had community-based integrated retirement programs as well. So we were able to secure lots of different types of employment based on what the individuals we served were looking for. We did an interest survey with all of the people that were in the workshop to kind of ask what they wanted. So we were able to do a lot around employment.
I know that in speaking to a lot of provider agencies, the challenge is just getting started. Once you get started, once you get the buy-in, once you have stakeholders involved, the next step is just moving through the process and getting there. And it's not an overnight process, but together, agencies can get through this.
Get a plan in place. Don't get overwhelmed by this as such a huge undertaking. Just develop a plan. Take steps to achieve that plan. If you don't achieve the plan in your desired timeline, don't stop. It doesn't mean you can't do it. You're just hitting a stumbling block. So just keep moving, stay creative. I think also, besides having a well-identified plan of where you want to be, you need to communicate every step of the process with all the people I mentioned. Communication is essential.
Communication is a big focus when you're doing a project like this. Without communication, people aren't always on the same page, and so an integral part of closing your sheltered workshop is to communicate, and then communicate, and then some.
The biggest reward is, without a doubt, seeing a person who said, I'll never work, or this is my home, this workshop is my home, I don't want to leave, go out in the community, work successfully and say, this is my new home, this is a job I can do, I don't want to go back into the workshop. We saw a significant decrease in behaviors for the people that we serve. We had a lot of family members that were against this from happening and came to us after we finally closed the sheltered workshop and said, kudos to you guys, you knew it would work, and it did work. Our loved one is happy and safe.